Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we have a reading for you about somebody that had basically taken a step back from, in some cases, friendships and dating, but definitely dating. This person decided there were things that weren't going well, or there were things that maybe they needed to see from a different perspective that could only really be figured out with a little bit of solitude, a little bit of time to yourself. There is definitely healing that is best done or can only be done when you are not in a relationship. So, after a length of time where this person was, on their own, seeking solitude, seeking wisdom, now they've, I think, reached that point where they're seeking companionship. I've had that time, I've enjoyed it, but now there's either someone in particular that they want to spend their life with, or they have this desire for that kind of companionship. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Okay, just a little bit. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a great day. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you enjoy Thanksgiving. If you are waiting for a personal reading from me, make sure that I have your questions. If you want one, my email address is in the description box below. Let's dive in with the signs of the times. What else do we have about this hermit? Mountains, number 5, obstacles. Number 29, skull, endings. Number 38, succulents, resilience. So even though I have stepped away from friendships, even though I have stepped away from a community or a family or a relationship, I have ended things that were not easy to walk away from, I have still found a way to persist, to endure, right? We have, I think, an appreciation that this person has developed for their own strength, their own ability to navigate difficult things or, climb mountains. This is the Marigold Tarot. Hello, Archetype. How are you? Hello, Santiago. Between you and me, I just recorded your reading, but I haven't uploaded it yet, so I'll have that to you shortly. I assume you're saying no way because I'm here a 4th time, and don't quote me on it, but I might even come back for a 5th live stream. We'll see. Like I said earlier, I'm ambitious. All right, let's see. What do we have? Knight of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Cups. Six of Wands in the reverse. This feels to me like a concern that if I spend too much of my time by myself, or if I, shun all of the people in the world, then I may end up one day regretting that. I may miss out on something if I assume everybody is out to get me or is not worthy. So we have a little pondering, a little consideration. Maybe not everybody is this Knight of Wands in the reverse. Maybe I am too quick to judge people. I have definitely isolated myself or found a way to, cut out those relationships or friendships that were not beneficial. But I also feel like I want a soul tribe, or I want some friends that I can trust. We have the 10 of Swords, Empress in the reverse, and 3 of Rings or 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Spring cleaning, but for contacts. Some of you have heard me talk about one of my favorite things ever was realizing that the real flex on Facebook was having fewer friends. I don't want all of these people knowing what's going on in my life. I'm going to start removing the friends that aren't actually friends, right? This is somebody who acknowledged that they had maybe too many people in their inner circle or in their friend group, or maybe people that they routinely connected with that they couldn't trust, or people that didn't really have the same outlook on life, people that took advantage of others or were not considerate of others. And these are the kinds of relationships that they cut off or ended. Hello, Voyager. Hello, Jess. How we doing? Hello, Tim. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hello, Charlie. Thank you. What else do we have? 8 of Wands. 8 of Swords in the reverse. 8 is definitely an important number. This could be a reference to August. This could be a reference to a year. And then 4 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is about, I don't really want to be by myself anymore. I've freed myself from things that I needed to. I've taken action on things that I needed to do. But now I really want some good conversation. Now I really want somebody that is willing to, cook with me or go on little adventures or go camping, This is looking for a person that has similar interests and similar outlook, right? Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Oh, a little bubbly. That sounds like a good thing to do on a Friday. 4 of Wands in the reverse. King of Swords. 10 of Wands. This is the end of a difficult time where this King of Swords has had to speak their truth to people that have been emotionally manipulative or just out for themselves, unreliable, not very good friends, whatever has created instability, whatever made this King of Swords feel like they couldn't really predict what was going to happen, or they weren't really in control of their life. And maybe we're never really in control of our life, but it's important to feel like we can control the controllables, right? If there is stress because there's a water leak and you don't go to repair the roof, you can't really be mad because of the anxiety, because you know how to fix that, right? So this person's like, okay, I'll fix the roof. No more leak, less anxiety, right? They addressed whatever was causing the issue here. This is the Morgan Greer. Five of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Wands. So I don't know if you were keeping track. I told you 8 was important, and then we had 2 4s in a row. 4 of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Wands in the reverse, and now we have the 4 of Cups in the reverse. Why are we getting all these 4s in the reverse? Maybe the letter B is important. There's a willingness to fight back from maybe 1 or 2 of these individuals who feel like you called them out for being a block or a source of drama or toxicity. And thank you, Candle, for contributing. And it, I think, kind of pushes you to a place where you have to really defend whatever these boundaries are or whatever your choice is. Yeah, I know we've been friends for 10 years, but the thing is I'm the one who always has to reach out to you. You don't ever text me first. You don't ever ask if I want to go to lunch or, golf or whatever. So if I pulled back and decided not to invest in this friendship, then what would actually be left? Like, you don't put any effort in. So it's kind of like having to really lay it out like you're explaining it to a 5th grader. You don't show me respect, so I don't feel like I should be going out of my way to be, gracious towards you. So, Two of Cups, Death in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse. If you don't want to change how you approach this friendship or this relationship, then quite frankly, I don't know why you would be arguing with me because we obviously see things differently, right? This person pushes back a little bit, and I think you push right on back. You're like, yeah, but here's why. Here's why I had to end this, or here's why I had to walk away from this. Because I changed and you weren't willing to change with me. You're content to be stagnant or stay in that energy that I've graduated from. Not to be condescending, but there's a difference here. Somebody who could be kind of stuck in their old ways, and another person who's interested in changing things to be more present or be more bold. Temperance in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, this looks to me like you see this as the right decision because whatever has happened between you and this person, or maybe people, you made a concerted effort to be kind, be available, or be reliable, be conscientious. But these individuals or this person didn't return that favor, didn't have that same energy. So when you call that out, when you point it out, this person just kind of sits there and it's like, I can hear the crickets. Oh, yeah, you might have a point. That might be true. I just don't really want to admit it. Exactly, Jennifer. Hello there, Half and Half. How are you doing? Yeah. Love without the jealousy is a good idea. What else do we have? Another 4 in the reverse. 4 swords in the reverse. With the 7 of Pentacles. So how am I supposed to better myself or get to a better place investing in things that don't really go anywhere? Once you start to look at your time and your energy as currency, you look at life differently. Is it fun to watch a TV show with somebody that I can't really carry on a meaningful conversation with? Yeah, maybe, but it doesn't get me anywhere that I need to be. Maybe a better use of my time is meeting somebody who is interested in the same kind of hobby as me. Maybe someone can teach me how to be a better fisher. Maybe someone can teach me how to hunt. Maybe someone can help me edit my book. Maybe I can connect with someone who knows about my ancestors. There's something here about a person realizing this time that I was spending with you or this time that I was dedicating to that, it wasn't helping me get where I want to be. All right, this is the situations deck. What's up, Illuminati? Is it pick me energy? Yes. What else do we have? So we have somebody who I think has definitely sought out solitude, a break from people, because they have been burned dealing with individuals that were irrational or didn't really want to face the truth of the situation. We do have a divine feminine energy here. Keep in mind that everyone has masculine and feminine energy within them. So this is potentially anybody. Legal in the reverse. So on the legal card, it also says court, paperwork, and filed. So we could have somebody that doesn't think you're being real when you say something is over. There could be somebody that doesn't expect you to submit paperwork. This could be somebody who doesn't expect you to sell a property or move away. This divine feminine, I think, is our hermit individual, right? This is somebody who's okay with doing things on their own. And our King of Swords energy. But they've been dealing with people who are maybe more likely to be codependent or need to be in a relationship, right? But this divine feminine has changed things. This hermit has walked away from things that blocked them. This person has stopped dealing with people that just trade in gossip or are petty or jealous. And with alien in the reverse, they know now that there are people who are willing to like completely disregard their intuition, and they don't want to be one of those people. So this is like realizing I need to make sure that I pick up on all of those messages so that I don't get kind of like stuck based on who I'm dealing with. So there could be some resentment here if you were ending friendships or ending relationships and people feel like you judged them or, you just up and left. I mean, that's kind of how life goes sometimes. I also feel like you were dealing with somebody that didn't really make an effort to resolve issues, or maybe they said the wrong things, maybe they just weren't really very kind to you. But this was like, how can you be so surprised when you weren't really even trying? Hey Peggy, how are you? Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So we have a recognition that the way to achieve what it is that you're looking for, or the way to get the life that you dream of, is to let go of the things that are not what you dream of. So we have a letting go of the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the people who are not reliable, the people who aren't going to be around when you need them. And instead, somebody choosing to be kind to themselves. This Ace of Cups can absolutely represent an offer of love from somebody, but can also be about being kind to yourself, choosing what's best for you. So while this Four of Wands and Ace of Cups could absolutely be somebody who's getting married, I also think this is a choice to go where you can create the stability or the happiness that you want, away from the people who are disloyal or unreliable. What else do we have? Hey Carrie, how are you doing? Temperance in the reverse again. Nine of Cups and the Hanged Man. Yeah. There's some frustration. I've let go of these friendships, or I've let go of these relationships where people were not interested in doing right by me. But now I've gotten a little bit too accustomed to spending time by myself, not really opening up my, schedule to people that I don't know. With the Hanged Man, we have, I want to make sure that I'm using my discernment and I'm not getting involved in side missions or friendships that are just one-sided, but I also don't want to be completely like walled off from society, right? That's why we have cats and dogs, everybody. I'm just kidding. There are some good people out there, okay? We got to be honest with ourselves that yes, there are plenty of people who are willingly in the dark regarding their own spiritual awakening. But there are plenty of people out there that are interested in ascending, being the best version of themselves. So this is somebody who I think is willing to put themselves out there a little bit. Maybe they go to a party, maybe they join a dating app. I don't know that I would really recommend that because you're not going to find a lot of people out there that are high vibe. This is, I know what doesn't work. I know what I don't want. I know what I'm looking to avoid. But that's powerful because now if I'm looking for companionship or if I'm looking for a friend, I can be more particular about how I find these people. So this is somebody who's like, I'm not going to just rely on meeting people at a bar or meeting people where I work. I'm going to be more intentional about what I do with my time, and I will meet people in those pursuits that maybe I have something in common with. I love paint. I love art. So if you're in an art supply store or like a Home Depot, you might run into me, right? This is somebody who's like, okay, maybe I could find like-minded people if I go to guitar. What is it? I can picture it. Is the guitar shop, you guys? Why can't I think of the name of it? Whatever. If I like music, I go to a music shop and I find other people that also like music. Oh, that's crazy. Thank you. How could I not think of that? I could like picture the sign with like the guitar and everything red. Guitar Center. Yes, you're welcome for the free advertising. I'm not getting paid for that. I just know a few people who are obsessed with going to that place. And I don't know if I really blame them. I just happen to have an affinity for art that outranks that. Guitar Galaxy. See, now that's what I would have named it because I'm a big fan of alliteration. Ooh, there's that divine feminine energy. We got the Empress and the Upright. So for some of you, we have a person that was struggling with how people treated them, in part because they were Empress in the reverse to themselves. You have to keep in mind that the way you treat yourself and the way you allow other people to treat you and go back for more is sending a message to the people that you deal with. These are the things that I accept. These are the things that I think are cool. So if you lie to me or you cancel on me late, or you think it's a good idea to try to date somebody after I dated them, things like that, and I don't say anything about it or I don't walk away, then I'm telling everybody that I know these are things that are cool with me. Keep right on doing it, right? No. This Empress, divine feminine energy, also a King of Swords, so don't get too caught up on that gender, is saying, if I know that that's going to be a problem, then why don't I choose a different adventure? Oh, that's great. So they're going on a different path. They're like, I know. Oh my God, I'm so static. You guys, help me. Help. They're like, even if I have a little bit of time to myself, it'll be better than having to question whether or not I can trust what you just said to me. I can have great conversations with myself, okay? Static be God. I appreciate your help. I really do. I hope it helps. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Sorry. I don't want any more of that. If I order cookie dough ice cream and you give me, I'm trying really hard to think of ice cream flavors that I don't like. I mean, even vanilla is good on like apple pie, right? If I ask you for cookie dough and you give me vanilla and I don't have pie to put it on, I'm going to be upset with you, okay? This is someone saying, I thought we were in a relationship that was exclusive. I thought we were friends and we would like have each other's back. I thought we were coworkers and we were working on the same project and we were going to do right by. But you didn't do that. You weren't willing to fulfill your end of the bargain. So I'm not going to pay you for the ice cream where you gave me the wrong flavor. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Vanilla is good. I just like, if I'm going to eat vanilla ice cream, I would prefer that it be on like a Dutch apple pie or like a strawberry rhubarb pie. Otherwise, like butter pecan, mint chocolate chips, cool. I used to have to scoop ice cream for work. I will tell you this right now. Don't you dare order rainbow sherbet. That stuff is not fun to scoop. But I get it. Everybody likes it. Like the kids love it. All right. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. We had that at the beginning. So in other words, I feel like we have an individual that has learned the lesson. It is better to be alone than to be with someone and feel lonely. It is better to be alone than to be with someone who makes you feel like you're lonely, because then you can actually at least watch whatever you want. Then you can listen to whatever music you want. You can order whatever kind of pizza you want. You don't have to be making your decisions with somebody else in mind. This is somebody who's saying, I don't need to have a relationship, or I don't need to have like an entourage. I don't need to have a best friend that ain't really a best friend or ain't really a partner. When I can actually do these things on my own, I can be able to survive or be happy on my own. But I also at some point would really like to have a partner for the long term. So they think about these things. What does that mean? Where do I need to go? What do I need to do? How can I get to that point? And they're making those changes. Eight of Pentacles. This could be a change in career or a change in what kind of role you're working. Knight of Pentacles and Page of Wands in reverse. So there's going to be a communication that you're waiting for. It could be regarding your work situation or your finances. And you may start to think that this is a bad sign. For example, if you're waiting to hear if you have been promoted or if you have been selected for a job, you may not hear in the window that they tell you you're going to hear back, but you will eventually hear. There's something here about good news arriving, but you think that it's bad news because of how long that it takes. All right, this is the Kipper. Hello, Bradley. How's it going? What's up, Rachel? How's your day? Hello, Yesia. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. That means so much to me. I get a little goofy sometimes, don't I? They can be kind of serious subject matters, so I like to make sure we still have a couple giggles here and there, but I hope none of you think that I'm trying to devalue or like make things seem less serious in an offensive way. Just kind of trying to balance it. So we have concern number 33. Sudden wealth, number 11. I can see clearly now why you want to be my friend. It's because I got all this money and you want me to spend it. So we have concern over who should be in this divine feminine's life, because there are blessings that are coming into this divine feminine. You're a hermit. You might not have been at this 9 of Pentacles, but you came out as the Empress. So this is saying, once I learned that codependency is not helpful for me, once I learned how to stand on my own 2 feet, the blessings start coming in. Things start shifting for you. And there are people here who look back and they're like, oh, well, I didn't know you could do it all by yourself. Maybe we shouldn't have ended things. Maybe we should move back in together. Maybe we should be together, because now all of a sudden I know that you got money. Isn't that great? No. If I say, what do you love about me? And you say your money, why do you think I'm gonna like that? No. No. This is perhaps a test that comes through for the divine feminine. What are you going to do when somebody pushes back and says, I still want to be with you, even though you tried to walk away? When you know that that person is not willing to change or work on the things that they need to, and that they may be motivated by you being successful and they're not being successful. Because we got poverty, expectation, message of concern, and the reverse. Yeah. I think, here's my take. I think our divine feminine Empress energy, who's also come out as the King of Swords, is going to see through this person who comes through, and it's like they're spinning the block, right? They're like, I know, you probably didn't want to hear from me again. You're probably sick of me. But let me finish. I think we should be together because we look good together. Because we have matching pumas. I don't know. They're going to make up some weird reason. And you're going to be like, meh, no. Because I have learned to let go of codependency. I have learned how to be on my own. And I don't really see any evidence that you've learned how to do that on your end. You know, you're still looking for somebody else to take care of you. And while I appreciate companionship or being in a partnership, I'm not looking for somebody that wants me to do all the work or wants me to make all the money. I need somebody who's looking to partner with me, right? Like when I say want to dance, you got to have some moves too, okay? Can't just all be about me. This is somebody who's trying to say they would be a good addition. And I don't know. It's more like the subtraction. Sorry. Does that mean? Don't hate me. Hello there, Justin. Proud of you. That's a big deal. Hey, I mean, sometimes weirdos are cool. I'm pretty weird. But it's okay. Normal's a little bit boring, but also weird encompasses a lot of different things. All right. This is the gold foil tarot. What else do we have? Yes, right. If I were to quote Prince, that would be pretty perfect considering I'm from Minneapolis, but I don't know that I was directly quoting him. That does make me want to go listen to Prince, though. I have the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords and the reverse. Is this someone new? Oh, really? All right. This is interesting. You've got somebody who's coming back from your past. Somebody you already know what tricks they get into. You already know that they're codependent or that they want you to like fix their problems for you, right? This is the kind of person who's like, well, I did my laundry, but could you please pair my socks together? I don't know how I'm going to figure out which ones go with which ones unless you do it for me. You please make me coffee because I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry. I'm coming across real judgy because this is somebody who just feels like you should do everything for them, and I happen to disagree. This is somebody who might come on a little bit strong here in terms of their physical attraction. They may know that you are very attracted to them, or they may know that you are a little bit lonely, and they're hoping that you're a little bit thirsty. So drink up, friend. You don't want to be thirsty when this person comes around. 10 of Cups in the reverse. They don't have love motivating their pursuit of you. They're going to maybe say they do. And then we also have a King of Wands. My friend, there's going to be somebody who talks to you from your past. And then there's going to be somebody who also is pursuing you that is new. It is like the universe is just, really making sure, like, hey, buddy, I know you've been through the dark night of the soul. I know you've been through the spiritual awakening thing. It seems like you're totally down with all those people over there that were trying to use you, but we're just gonna check real quick to make sure. What about this one? They're really cute. What about this one? They have all the same interests as you. What about this one? You're still good? Okay, cool. Thanks. We just wanted to check real quick how you handle these people that aren't interested in, their own hermit experience. And because you seem to be rather adept at leveraging that discernment and saying, no, I don't think that's really my cup of tea. Thank you. I feel like the universe is going to be like, oh, okay, you're good then. So we could send you somebody who's actually legit, right? Are you ready for somebody legit? Are you ready for somebody that you won't need to reject? Because we got the Queen of Cups here. Again, don't get too caught up on the gender, but this is somebody who does know about unconditional love. This is somebody who does want to treat you right, who does want to be in a long-term relationship, and the universe wants to make sure you don't reject them. If we send you somebody good, you're going to know that it's good, right? They're going to smell different, okay? It's going to be a different expiration date. So we got the Five of Cups in the reverse, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This person could be born in May. Doesn't have to be. Or be born on the 5th of the month, because we've got 2 5s here. You might meet this person in 5 weeks. But this person is going to be eager to spend time with you, eager to get to know you. And I think very forward, but respectful. Right? Hey, I think you're amazing. I am very attracted to you, but I'm also just really intrigued. I want to have a conversation with you. When are you free? This person is not going to mess around. They're not going to play games. They're not going to try to get you to chase them. This is going to be somebody who's actually real. And you'll, I think, be able to figure that out because you are the divine feminine. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse, Death in the reverse. So this person could have a different perception in terms of religious beliefs or their view on marriage. That could be something that you need to talk through with this person. But I do feel like you're going to be a little bit shocked at how quickly you meet this person or how quickly things advance with this person. It's like they see you and they know that's what I want. You are perfect. Chef's kiss. Regardless of whether or not this person has perhaps an aversion to getting married, they are not opposed to being with somebody for the rest of their life. So I think you're going to realize there might be some differences in terms of how this person wants a romance to play out. Maybe they want to live separately. Maybe they want to have a different bedroom from you. Maybe they have different eating preferences. Whatever it is, you're going to be able to bridge that gap or figure it out. This is somebody who's serious about the long term, even if they're not necessarily on the same page with you in terms of whether they want to get married or how soon they want to get married or, those kinds of things. So I like that for you. All right, this is the Golden Girls, and then we'll call it a day. That's an important part, right? 10 of Wands. This burdensome era of your love life is over. There's somebody here who wants to build a happy home with you, pick out cute movies to watch with you, be your sous chef in the kitchen, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you'll be the sous chef. You can work that out with them. You have the Hermit again. Hello, lover, where are you? I've been looking for you. Come on. The wait is almost over, my friend. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that too. So there's you and your boo. You can pick whichever one you want to be. We've got the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess. These are individuals that want or are seeking stability, that long-term relationship, and people that prioritize things like integrity, morality, honesty. It's a good fit. Yay. All right. Thank you everyone for the likes and the subscribes and for in general being awesome. Hello, Maribel. How are you doing? There is a slight chance I'm gonna come back for another live stream. Like I said, I'm a little ambitious today. I love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Toodles!